Welcome to Zero Budget Tech. My name is Robert and I'll be your host. In this video tutorial I'll show you how to download a Windows 10 ISO image file. I will be showing two methods for accomplishing this task. Method 1 involves using the Media Creation tool. For Method 2, we will use the Microsoft Edge browser and change the user agent string to convince Microsoft we are not using Windows at all. Alright, so for Method 1, let's get over here to the computer. We're going to open up good old zerobudgettech.com and go to how to download a Windows 10 ISO image. We've got instructions there on our blog for Method 1 and Method 2. So here on Method 1, I'm going to visit the official Microsoft website. We'll just open that in a new tab. And here we'll see we have the options to update or to create install media. But neither one of those is going to be directly a download for the ISO image file. Now in Method 1, we're going to use the Media Creation tool. So this tool here will actually download for us. It's just kind of indirect. Instead of downloading from the website, we have to download the Media Creation tool first. So we'll open that up, choose yes. And then we'll just follow along with a short wizard here, and then it will download our file wherever we decide to put it, and by the name we give it. Alright, so we'll accept the end user license agreement. Alright, so we're going to create installation media because we have the ISO file option there. Next. And here I'm going to use the recommended, but you can uncheck that and change your language and architecture there if you like. Next. We're going to choose ISO file. Next. And this is where we get to choose where we want to save the file. I'll choose Downloads. And then here I'll change the file name to Windows 10, just so I don't confuse it with anything else. Choose Save. And there you go. Progress. And that tells us it's in the process of downloading. And once it's finished, we can go to the File Explorer, go to Downloads where we decided we wanted to download it, and that file will appear here once we've finished the download and closed the Media Creation tool. Alright, we have one more method we're going to tackle, so I'm going to cancel this one. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, I am. Alright, Method 2. For Method 2, we're going to be using Microsoft Edge browser. Now, this can be done with other browsers, and there are plenty of tutorials out there, but just for simplicity, since we're talking about doing this on Windows, we all have Microsoft Edge browser. Since it is possible to do this with Edge, I'm going to go ahead and do it there. I know for many folks it is not the preferred method, or preferred browser, I should say. Now, looking here, you'll see that there's an option to update and installation media, right? So what we're going to do is reload this page after we change the user agent string, and you'll see that this page shows up quite differently because Microsoft servers are using that user agent string that gets sent to them when we request the web page to determine if we are using Windows or not. And if they think we're using Windows, they treat us differently, and they don't want to give us the ISO file directly. Alright, so what we're going to do for method 2 here is press F12, and on my laptop I actually have to press the F key with F12. And you'll get this little pop-up. Just choose Open DevTools. Awesome. And from here we're going to press Control Shift and P like Papa. There we go. We're going to start typing network. And it's network conditions we're looking for. You'll see it here. Just click on it. And now we've got a new section at the bottom of this DevTools. And what we're looking for is user agent right here. So we're going to uncheck this Use Browser Default. And here you can change this one to any of these other options as long as it's not Windows. Like, for example, Chrome Windows is probably not going to work, but Chrome on Mac should work. Chrome on Chrome OS should work. iPad, I mean, any of these other ones, as long as they're not Windows, should work. I'm just going to use Chrome with Chrome OS. And I'm going to come back over here and refresh the page using F5 or Enter. You notice here it added capital ISO at the end of the URL. And now our web page is different. If we didn't know what was happening here, it would be almost like magic. So we'll go ahead and select Windows 10 Multi-Edition ISO and confirm. And then we'll select our product language. I am speaking English in the United States. Confirm. And finally, our download links. So I recommend whenever possible, use 64-bit. When you click on this, it will, I'll just go ahead and do it. It will start downloading, and you can see we're getting a direct ISO file download. Now this will take quite a while. Both methods are fairly slow, but it is a very large file. You'll see here 5.7 gigabytes for the 22H2 version. Even if you have super duper fast internet speeds, it's probably not going to be very fast. And that's just because it's being controlled or rate limited over on the Microsoft server side. Believe me, you're not the only one downloading this thing. There are probably hundreds or thousands of people downloading this very file right now. Now that you have your Windows 10 ISO file, come back to ZeroBudgetTech.com to learn how to create bootable USB media using Ventoy. Thank you for following along. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. If you think you may have use for content like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Feel free to leave us a comment below. It really helps with the algorithm, and more importantly, we really do read them.